What if in Ninjago Rebooted, the entire season was only a 2-episode special? And what if Pythor never even returned from being eaten by the Great Devourer? Well, believe it or not, all of this nearly ended up happening. You see, Season 3 of Ninjago had some incredibly chaotic early concepts and production shifts that completely changed the end result. So today, we'll go back in time all the way back to 2013 to see the original plans for Ninjago Rebooted. Now, we're going to be doing this a little bit differently this time. Instead of reconstructing the story like the first 3 episodes, we'll only be looking at the changes because unlike other seasons, there's just simply too little information to make an entire narrative. So, if there's anything I might have missed in this video, please let me know in the comment section. Anyway, let's get right into it. The season was originally envisioned under a completely different title, the Nindroid Agenda. But the biggest shocker was the structure. Originally, this wasn't even a full season. The writers first planned it out as a small 2-episode special, which then got expanded to a 4-episode arc, before LEGO finally ordered an 8-episode season. Because the network kept changing the episode count at the last minute, the writers were extremely rushed. This is the exact reason why the first few episodes felt so repetitive, and it completely forced the creators to cut out a massive chunk of planned screen time for Techno Woo, which I also feel was extremely rushed. Behind the scenes, the creators were also divided on the characters. The infamous love triangle between J. Cole and Nia was enforced by the lead writers, the Hageman brothers, even though co-creator Tommy Andresen completely hated the idea. However, he ended up losing the argument and we got the worst character arc in Ninjago history. Skipping into the middle of the season, we found out that the main villains were completely different. Pythor was never supposed to return. He was meant to stay permanently dead, inside the stomach of the Great Devourer. But because fans and the voice cast loved him, the writers completely rewrote the mid-season chapters to give him a new introduction as the Overlord's savior. And this was never confirmed, but LEGO partly chose the theme of this season so they could test with audiences how similar themes like Nexo Knights would pan out. This brings us to the final battle, and one of the biggest changes in the entire season, the ending shot of the final episode in the season ends with Zane's voice echoing in Borg's lab. But the original storyboard draft was way more interesting, and it would have pretty much stopped Season 4 from ever happening. The final frame was supposed to be a dramatic close-up right into Pixel's mechanical eyes. The glowing digital outline of Zane was clearly meant to be visible, reflecting in her eyes as his voice says, "Are we compatible now?" before cutting to black. And that is the original plans for Ninjago Rebooted. If you liked the video, please subscribe because I'm trying to hit 650 subscribers before the end of the summer, and I could really use your help. Tune in next week to see the original plans for Ninjago Tournament of Elements. Until then, I'll see you all next time.